Mr. Ball, in your testimony, you spoke about how the Intellectual Property Rights Coordination Center, or the IPR Center, operates with partnerships with over 20 other federal agencies and academic institutions, as well as stakeholders in the private sector. Would you elaborate on how HSI's partnership with the National Football League and the Motion Picture Association work and what outcomes these partnerships have created?
Yes, ma'am. Fantastic question. Our partnerships across the spectrum of intellectual property benefit both business and our criminal investigations. One of those keys is the NFL. The Super Bowl every year is a major, major event for both human trafficking and obviously intellectual property theft. We work hand in hand with the NFL and with the brands and the apparel manufacturers, and we conduct operations around large events. The sports manufacturers provide subject matter experts with teams of HSI agents in the field taking these goods, and then as a key partnership in the National IPR Center and to these events is our CBP partnership. Identifying where these routes, the ports, intelligence of where things are coming from for seizures of everything from counterfeit rings to jerseys to all kinds of sports apparel. We have that same kind of relationship with the Motion Picture Association as well. I have found that industry, when they own what is happening to their products and they share that information from us, it helps direct our criminal investigations much more effectively. And when they take what has been called before onesie-twosie seizures, and they help put those together with what's happening not only to their brand, but then we can take that and attach it to what's other brands going after networks versus just individual shippers.
And tell us, if you would, how the IPR Center is working with universities on similar types of partnerships.
Another great question, thank you. I'm going to go back to Michigan State University. Michigan State University's ACAP program isn't a degree program, it's multidisciplinary. So there's law students, business students, criminal justice students that are all focused on property protection. They have a massive database of research, of information that's informed by industry, where they go out and they'll look at a particular problem set in a particular way. What we're doing with them in the AI space, we replicated with them in a program that we created jointly called IP Protect. We were finding from our industry partners that these medium and small businesses weren't having the same benefit of having an internal large brand protection program within their industry. So we created this IP Protect program with MSU to inform medium and small businesses how they can better protect their IP.
Would it potentially be productive for you to expand those partnerships to include other universities like the University of Florida or the University of South Florida and access their IP research databases as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We were in some of the questioning earlier about what we can do with more. Congress was generous enough to provide Homeland Security Investigations some enhancement money in the FY23 budget, and we use that to not only on the IP space to increase what we're doing with the government supply chain investigative unit outside of our work with DOD, also in our wildlife and environmental crimes. And I know, just recently speaking with my team leads of our wildlife and environmental crimes, that they're actually talking to both those universities.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.